Okay. So, okay, I think it's working. I know my mic isn't the best quality. So, is there even any sound coming through? Give me a second. I gotta bring up my own stream. Let me make sure everything's working before I start explaining what exactly I'm doing. Think it's working? I know my mic isn't the best quality. So, is there even any sound coming through? Give me a second. I gotta bring up my own stream. Is there? So, okay, that doesn't have any of the game audio. I guess it does. So let me just bring that up. That doesn't have any of the game audio. Just bring that up. Okay. I'm gonna turn up the master volume to like 60. Okay, testing, testing. Is this good? La la la. Is it good? Okay, testing, testing. Is this good? La la la. Is it good? Okay. I think the audio's right. I don't know. We'll see. I can hear myself, so that's what's important. Anyway. So this is just kind of a testing ground I have for airships. This is my most successful one. This was technically my first test. I was just testing how the Levitite blocks work. This one used a mix of steam and diesel to fly. It doesn't work very good. And, this one is my most successful one. It has these massive water tanks because it uses steam to propel itself. Let me go under. Here's the boilers. I kind of have creative engines because I haven't fully finished it yet. But hold on. This is. I gotta turn. Oh wait. There we go. That's better. I can hear myself. Okay. So it's nothing too crazy. It's just boilers. You got some valves here that I can control with these. Right here, I have screens that tell me how much water I have in each tank. These arrows tell you which way to turn the valves on. And then up here, those directly control these. I don't know why that one's on. It should be off because I turned all the valves off, but it's on. Oh shit. Oops. And it controls these, which bring the balloon up, which is connected by. Oh, whoops. Well, it's just connected by ropes. Fuck. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all, which is kind of cool. So if I do that, then that, then wait, then that, then that. So that falls, but then those put air in there, which will lift it up. That, hold on. The ropes are a tad bit glitchy, but that's just what you get when you have physics objects like that. But it does that. And it can't really fly, honestly. It kind of can, but it's not the greatest. So it can go up. It floats. Like, it floats pretty steadily as well. So it's not bad. I haven't directly gotten control of that yet, but I know how to do it. This is not the most efficient design I could come up with. It's honestly quite terrible, if I'm being honest. But it was my first test run that made a successful flying ship, which is the important part. Now, my plan today is I want to make a 1-to-1 replica of a fantasy ship that I designed. Now, the issue is that I am going to have to figure out layouts for the interior first. I'm gonna be doing the entire interior layout before I make the structure of the ship itself, and I'm kind of gonna be making it up as I go because designing that is a nightmare. So this is gonna be a massive ship. It's yeah, we'll see how it goes. I hope I'll finish it, but you never know. I'm gonna connect this back. There we go. The one issue with this ship is that everything, well, that too, the balloon just kind of falls once it's not being held up. Oh, good. The other biggest issue is that everything is manually controlled. So like, there's no way to go down unless I turn off the steam vents. And this is just like, I drag it and then it stays in place. Drag it and it stays in place. And it doesn't even go fast enough for the rudders to actually do anything. This is just to refill it with water, because I was too lazy with doing it manually. Anyway, but I have another idea. I'm gonna mess with nuclear, gasoline, and diesel power, because I want to test how they work. I want to see how each system works before I start fully building the ship. And yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of making shit up as I go. Where are you? Wait, so this. I want to test something. Wait, I don't need that. If I do that, altitude, I need a burner. Wait, no, I need a tap. I don't actually need a cell, do I? I just want to test one thing. So if I do that, then I put this. Wait, I don't need a steam fan, I need this. So basically what I'm doing is I'm gonna test a certain feature that I'm not too sure of with, whoops. I'm gonna test a certain feature that I'm not too sure of with the hot air burners. It's the altitude sensor. I want to see if I can make it so that it, detects at a certain altitude and shuts off when it reaches that altitude. Because if it can, that means I can make an automated lift system and don't have to rely on manual controls. Now keep in mind, I've never actually used Create before, like last night, so most stuff I'm learning here is brand new. And I won't be the best at this, and my stuff will be inefficient, but it'll look cool. I guess that's important. Well, it may look cool. It actually might look bad. I'm not the best builder either. So if I do that. And then I do that. See, that stays. That is a little tall. It kind of looks dumb. Hold on. Still looks dumb, but that's alright. Then I can do this, oh boy, this, and this, and then I do. But can I attach multiple rows to the same anchor? No. Okay, so I don't need that then. Do that, and I do that, and I do that, and then if I get a lever, oh. Not the best design, I will admit. I could have done better on this. If I just do like that, do that. There we go, that makes it straighter. Kind of, it should have. Oh, wait, they're different, whatever. So that makes it go up. So if I put an altitude sensor here, oh. Interesting. So if I want to say go to 80, stay between 80 and 100. Will that go there? 60? I'm confused. Oh. We're about to see, we're either about to crash into the ground or it's gonna work. It works! Oh, what's... No suitable balloon found. Oh, that's... Not the best design, I will admit. There we go. Okay, so I'm a lot higher up than I thought I was, I'm gonna be honest. So I'm actually gonna bring this up to 80 and then this up to 100, and we'll see if that does what I think it will do. Okay, so what if I put these at the same distance? Oh. That's a slight issue. What? I don't understand. What if I put this at like 95? Okay, so it's 90. It's between 95 and 100. So it turns off at 100. And it hits back on at 100 as well. Okay, so this is where it tries to be. But it's not very precise. It kind of hovers between like 70 and 105, which isn't ideal. Oh, it takes a little bit to turn off. So that, it turns off once that reaches 0, which takes a bit. And then it loses a lot of altitude by the time it turns back on. Huh. That could be useful. Oh, that's a decent idea. That is a terribly designed balloon. Whatever. Okay. So now I want to try to build a. There's a nuclear stuff somewhere. I don't remember what mod's part of. I know how to make a diesel engine. You just need that. What am I looking for? I need this. Sorry, I'm a really slow typer. I need food tanks, pipes. Now, diesel engines are pretty simple. I want to build a working version of each engine real quick. I'm not going to build it on a creation. I'm just going to put this down. I'm going to make that. Fill it up with diesel. I said I have no idea how the huge one works. I'm gonna get a modular one. So if I do that, then I do. So the pump needs to bring it out of that. So if I grab this. Grab a hand crank. I'm gonna be real with you. I have not figured out how to do this, how to get it started without a hand crank yet. Then I just do that, and then it starts running. And then I can hold on. That'll stop in a second. So I need this one, I think. Need that, and then. I can go. Actually, I can probably just do this again. Yeah, and then I can add another one of these. Nope. Wait. That's not gonna work. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. I got this. Now if I do that, and then I do... No, put it here. There we go. That should work. I stand corrected. Do I not know how this works? Oh, shit, duh. Hold on. So... So this will fuel the pump, which will turn on the engines, but I need this to directly fuel... Oh wait, I have an idea. If I just do like that, and like that. Oh, whoops. There we go. Now this one is activated manually and is like a kickstart to the engine. And then once it starts activating this pump, which automatically fuels the engine to do other stuff. So now I have a working diesel generator. Cool. There is no way to turn it off unless I do like... Wait, I wonder, can I do this with a button? I actually haven't tried this yet, so we're about to find out. Kind of. It needs to be a lever. Okay. So that turns that off. And then you can just kind of put your shafts here and lead it to whatever you need to run. Now, a steam engine works very differently. I mean, well, kind of. It's pretty much the same. It's just a different thing. You know what I mean. I need... Then I also need, Wait, what? That's weird. What am I looking for? I already have food tanks. So I need, steam vent. So I have a steam vent. Oh yeah, I don't need water. That's not water, it's water. So for this, I need basically the same thing there. Fill it up again. And the problem with steam is that it uses water much faster than like something like diesel uses fuel. It's a slight issue, but I mean it's kind of cool regardless. Okay, so now I can make another one like here or something. I can have this one be a boiler. Oh yeah, and right. So these boilers also need heat. I don't know how to provide heat except for blaze. What are they called? Blaze burners. I know there are other ways. There are heat pipes and stuff, but I'm not fully sure how exactly they work just yet. You can also make them like, I think 3x3 or something. Yeah. So you can have more. There are much better ways to do this, I will be honest. I just don't know them yet. And like, wait, I could totally just have my diesel generator run it. If I do like this, then like, no. Can I like not put it here? Seriously? Right. Oh, uh-oh. That's fine. And now that that's there, I can run it here. And this shows how you can have a diesel generator also run your boiler, like pump. It's not the most efficient way, I'll be honest, but I'm trying to do this without using creative motors, and I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm using whatever way I know of, which is not very good. Can I increase how fast this moves? Is there a way to do that? I don't honestly know. Look how much water that uses so fast. This is just the baseline, by the way. I don't know how to reduce water usage, and I have not quite figured it out yet. Let's put this at like 50. I should reduce the water needed. It's already almost out of water, dude. I don't understand Steam things, because it just uses so much water that's useless. And the heat's either... oh, right, I need blaze shades for those guys. So that provides way more heat. A little bit too much, actually. Hold on. Oh, I'm out of water. Still not enough water. Wait, I have an idea. So, gears, cogwheels, right? I need to make it go much faster. Instead of using those to transfer gears, what if I just do like... that? Alright, that works, I guess. That should be moving faster, right? Are there any bigger size? I mean, there's this one. Oh, that is colossal. Okay. Needs to be higher up. Oh. I see. How exactly is this useful? Oh. I don't know. How do I step it down even further than this, though? I don't... That spins fast. it spins the same speed. Maybe if I if I already have a big one here, then I do that. There we go. That's doing something. Oh. And that spins much faster. And there's more water. Okay, okay, we're getting somewhere. What do you mean the size isn't big enough? Is it because I'm having too much water? Oh my god. And I'm out of water. Oh. This uses a significantly more amount of water. But it maybe works. I don't know. Man, I'm making stuff up as I go. It should be enough to quickly test it. Okay. Is there really no other easy way to do this besides blaze chates? See, there we go. That creates a pretty good size. And then I'm out of water again. Wait, I have an idea. So if I just do like this. Wait, I could just continuously supply it with an infinite source of water, can't I? That way I don't have to keep manually doing this. Yeah, so with steamships, you could theoretically have an infinite supply. Wait a second. I think I've been thinking about this way too wrong. And then oh no, I'll just take that one. Then I have this one. I mean, I will admit, it's kind of really slow to refill it. But I mean, what if I just cut this? Oh, shit. What if I just cut that off for a second, let it fill up just a tad? Okay, so it does use more water than it grabs from that. Okay, what if I make multiple sources? Okay, so those are all going in. Oh shit, I really should have connected that, huh? Okay. Then if I do that should get a much larger influx of water, right? Yes, it works. So yeah, I can have an infinite supply of water for the boilers. That's awesome. I mean, the heat is still an issue, but the water itself, that's a solvable problem. But look at that. Perfect. Like, sure, having, like, supplying all of these stuff with something else will have a limited source of fuel, but getting water in the water tanks is now a solved problem. Because I didn't think about this, but I can just make like infinite water sources in the ship. Like, for instance, if I do like guess I'm gonna have to cover the entire bottom in another layer here. This will take a bit. Yeah, this solves one of the biggest issues that this ship design had, which was fuel. And even ignoring all the control issues, fuel was the hardest thing to get a hold of. And yes, I'm using creative engines for the pumps, but that's easily solvable with other fuel sources. Like, I don't know why I didn't just think... Like, I had this entire pump system pumping water into the ship for refueling, but I didn't even think of having, like, the pump system on the ship itself in multiple things. Like, bruh. Like, it's such an obvious choice now that I think about it. Like, sure, it takes up a lot of space, but... I mean, come on, me. I can do better than that. That is uneven. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Oh. The entire ship is uneven. Well, that's heavily... whatever, that's a later issue. Okay, so... I should be able to... do like that. Do like that. Wait, and what stopped me from having 4 pumps on every source? Hold on. So then, if I just like, oh, let's. Okay, you can't put it there. Shit. Fuck. Oh, God, no. Ah! Everything's going wrong. Okay, so I can do something like... Let's see, how... Can I transfer this to horizontal from vertical? I don't know if I can. I don't really understand how this works. Sorry, my dog just wants attention. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to. Oh yes, I can. What am I talking about? Literally, all I need to do is. Wait, I actually do need. I already need that. Select that. Then have a this. That, then that. There we go. Then it's constantly supplying it with water. And then I just repeat that on the other side. And voila. I mean, to be fair, this entire design hinges on creative motors. But now that I'm figuring all this stuff out, once I build a new ship, I'm going to build it entirely with a different design, like with a with a survival friendly design, like using other generators to provide power for that, which will still need fueling stations later on. Okay, I just kind of repeat it for this. Wait, can these be? That's a bad design anyway. Okay, so doing that, and then oh shit! Oh no! Glad I didn't have any components sensitive to water. Whoops! Need to hook that up first. Now I can do that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna turn all of these on. I'm also realizing those are inaccurate now. Don't know why. Those maybe aren't. I don't know. We'll see if we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna disconnect that. Now it's no longer refueling. Put these at 200. Okay, so it's lifting up. Oh, good. I actually think it is using more, or I mean, refilling it more than it is using it. That's awesome. Okay, so I solved the water issue for steam vehicles. I solved that. Sweet. I'm gonna lower this because I don't want this to fly away. Oops. Oh, we're falling really fast. I'm just gonna leave that running for a while and like kind of in the background, and I'm gonna see if it how it goes. Okay, so heat is still a major issue. So I want to see if I can design a system that produces heat. Maybe see if I can get this to produce some kind of heat or something. Because like, look how efficient that is. That's barely used any fuel. So if I can, so I know this heat. I forget where it is. Is it in here? No. Connected maybe. I'm not sure exactly where it is. But there was a heat, like system. Is it New Age? Yeah, it's New Age. Okay. I'm not really sure how it works. There's like heaters, Stirling engines, motors, heat pipes, reactor heat vents, reactor fuel sensor, reactor glass. So like I can make a full like nuclear reactor in this, and I have no idea how it works. But what I'm gonna do instead, for now at least, is I'm gonna attempt to make something that produces heat using the diesel engine and see if I can get it to make the boiler function just using fuel from the diesel engine. And then after if I get that working, if it works, I'll see if I can make a nuclear engine. So what does a generator coil do? Oh. Interesting. Oh, there's like Oh, so I have to create the rotation myself? Oh wait, this could directly... My diesel engine could generate the rotation, and that could generate... Wait, that generates electricity. Why would I... Does that... I don't think that uses heat or anything. Hold on. That's not what's... So that's cool. But does it produce... I mean, this produces heat. I don't understand how... Okay, that is a major issue in wooden creations. The fact that they can turn into lava, that's a tad concerning. I keep accidentally editing. Is there any other way to produce heat? What does a heater do? Okay. Is there another way to produce heat? Because, yeah, sure, there's electricity, which is cool, but... Hold on. Okay, so blaze burners seem to be the main one, but that's not really what I'd want. Okay. Oh. Oh. Well, that's not good. Okay. Um. So. So is this really the only way to get heat for this? Wait, can I input coal into that? Hold on. If I do this, I can. That gets enough. So, what if I... Okay, so yeah, putting all of them gets enough. Hold on. So there's an I can do something with that. I'd never really messed with the create stuff, but... Um... Okay, so... Isn't... I don't... What exactly... Chase to gear drive? Wait, this is an encased chain drive. Oh, I see. Okay. That's not what I need, but that is cool. Wait. Okay. Wait. Wait, I do that. So if I put a... Okay. So that could potentially work if I just have... Oh, that's actually too far away. Right, so does it have to be like that? Okay, this looks dumb right now, but I'm basically just trying to see if this will work. Wait, that's already... Fuck. Okay, so it does work. So now I just gotta wonder. Okay, so... If I can get this to work, I could automate literally everything about this. So I just have to do like that, and that. Actually, I only need... temporarily borrow that. Wait. Do these not even need 4 blocks for it to... Oh, shit. They only need 1 block source. Huh. Interesting. Didn't know that. Okay. So now I just need to automate all of those, I guess. I mean, this would have all of them connected. It's definitely not the best design, but they would be connected. Now I just need a way to... Wait, so there's arms, right? Mechanical arm. Wait, how do I... How do these work? Are they just activated? Hold on. should probably just, you know, look at the ponder. Okay. Okay, it needs to be powered by gears. Let's see. A depot. So if I get it, okay, so now all of these are working. That's powered directly by the diesel engine itself. And then if I have... Why are there so many chests? Oh my god. Sure. I don't know. They said like... Need a shoot, I think it was called. Wait, no. Wait, so... Okay. I think I didn't figure out how that works. So oh my god. I put... Oh, I can just... Didn't know I could do that. Okay. Okay, so now that that's there... Oh, right, I have to... So if I do, like, that... Then I have a... Wait, don't I? I might only need one thing for this, actually. What is that block? Hold on. Yeah. There's a specific block I don't know the name of. Okay, yeah, whatever. Andesite funnel, okay. So then I have that. What? There we go. Oh, right, I'm not actually touching it up to anything. What I can do is... Wait, I have an idea. Wait, that was a terrible idea. I wanted to do that. Wait. Sure. What's the one? I can do that. That. Then that. I see. I have an idea. Can I do that and then... I can! Okay. Yes! Okay, so I don't even need these. So this can be fully automated. The only thing I would need to mine for is coal and diesel. Everything else can be automated. That's awesome. Okay. This is kind of not a great one. Oh, right. So now I just need to create... Oh yeah, I'm gonna go check this real quick. Yeah, full, even though it's been at full power the entire time, it never hasn't run out of fuel. Cool. Okay, so now that I know how this works... Wait, so... So how would I get it to go into the chest? Wait. So if I were to have... Let's just put this as an example. Put a belt there. And I put a funnel. Oh shit. Fuck. This would go in there. So if I do... Oh, wait. Let's just say that just put some coal there, and there, and there. This is obviously not going to be the final design. This is just the... this is just kind of slapping stuff on until things work design. So if I put coal on now, it'll put it there. And go inside of there! So what I could do is I could have a dump chest that I put all of my coal in when I grab some. And then that chest will automatically deposit it out and then bring it over to the fuel system, where these arms will automatically put it into the blaze burners. Now I'm gonna optimize this so it takes up a lot less space in a bit, but yeah, that's pretty cool.